Hi guys, this is TheRunningManZ. Thanks very much for checking out this video. In this video I'm trying to do a 0.51 experimental loot guide, really around two buildings in particular that I'm finding useful for finding gear. Now if you're okay on experimental and you're finding loot fine, then this video might not be for you, so if you want to look away now, that's more than fine. But what I'm doing, I'm in Cherno right now, and there's absolutely nothing in Cherno on the server that I'm in. There's a pair of pliers in the fire station, that's it. And I can't find any gear, and so I'm finding two places in particular useful for finding gear at the moment. So what I do, I head up to the northwest up this hill here to Chepevsk, which is just a little tiny sort of hop up the hill through the trees there. And I do check the usual places that people go to in this town first. So I go to the camo building, which is here, and there's absolutely nothing in this at all other than a bag of line upstairs, I think, from memory. So I'll just show you me looting there. I also checked the school and the hospital and the tech building, and there was nothing to be found in any of them. So what I'm doing to find gear is coming to these high-rise apartment buildings, the very tall ones. If you nip up the ladder, I actually loot 3 of them on this character. In the first apartment building, I found this green drying bag and a few other bits and bobs. And I'll just show you, I'm just going to fast forward to after the third one. I'm now looking rather geared. I've got this natty red shirt on, black cargo pants and that lovely green bobble hat, but more importantly my backpack. I've got enough food to get me anywhere on the map without having to stop. But what I do from there, I head off to Zelenogorsk and I go via Kozlovka and Drazino, mainly because it's not that popular of a route, so those two towns had loot in most of the buildings, which was good. But what I'm looking out for in particular in the smaller towns, and in any town, is this house here. I call it Poor Grandma's house. I'll tell you why in a minute. But in this corner here, Grandma always keeps a gun. and so it's really worth going into these. For some reason, pretty much everyone you go in, there's always a gun there. So always check them. I call it Poor Grandma's house, I'm just zooming in now, because from that side it looks exactly like the normal grandma's house that's kind of widely accepted as having the most food in the game. But this grandma, she's poor. She could only afford a one-room retirement home. She didn't save for retirement like the other grandma did, but she always bought a gun. This corner here is an SKS, and the next one that I go in, I'm just going to show you this one as well, it's got a repeater in. These two are right on the north edge of Zelenogorsk. On an experimental at the moment, I think heading into Zelenogorsk from the north and checking those two buildings is better than coming up from the south and going to the barracks and the camo building, because more often than not on most servers there's no loot in them. But those two houses, you've a good chance of getting a gun, and then in one of the other houses between the barracks and there you'll find some ammo, so worth checking out. Let me know what you think, guys. You can just see my backpack there. I've got loads of loot in the backpack now. I've got a sidearm, a primary, and ammo for them, and I've not had to go to any military location on a 50-man server that was full. I've not had to bump into a player, and I've looted up relatively quickly even. Let me know what you think, guys. Was this video useful? Is it something you'd like to see again on another experimental patch or on another stable patch in the future? Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one.